early marriages is very serious in the Teso sub-region, and for many years. We have had organizations that are concerned with protection of rights for women, come out and say, why are we marrying of young girls? And today we want to look at it face to face. Recently in the newspapers we saw 12-year-olds, 14-year-olds being married off. And today since we're in Soroti, say, okay, let's talk about this issue. What are the factors that are causing this? In this day and age, why should a young girl get married? If you're at home and you want to participate, contact us during the show. Facebook or Twitter, and also the SMS line 6565. I'll start asking the question: who knows here a young girl who was married? You witnessed the girl being taken, or you know some old man who is married to very young. Well, you are once married and you ran away.
Raini borubuiso mount chitine boyongo. Apese ni kartu munari. Obutoto kiolimbe tege donga ikono nyo. Mamkingeja otene la touch school fees. Osori kwa naji polori. Ekoto berengo da dumu ni borani jejo. So kono buiki na pesa lo city. Ai boy keles ekilo kiti. Elo to tai boy ngina mapera apesa ite dolikini nyo. Iboro la bet ni saso mkapa pese. So bu apese otema ba koto ngabongo re. Obu abero de ngaro lo mana ibunga ne kokeni ngini ducho re. Tona buiki ne pese na ngaro manyete. Still manyi mama ribor na patana. Obu odolo da pakina abugo. Jaidon ujengeti kokena ijeng. So mari bor na jokono.
Yeah, personally, I'm not somebody from Soroti, I'm not also Mteso, but I've witnessed this thing from this end.
Yes.
There's a young girl, just our neighbor there. Just of recent, that girl got pregnant. She was in P6. The parents were like, now, let's remove the pregnancy. It was young. We take you back to school. The girl was like, no. They told her, okay, fine, you go, you stay with your boy. As you're staying with him, you will be schooling as you're there. The girl was like, no, they will snatch off this boy from me. I can't do all this. At the same time, this boy is just working in a salon, shaving. He was there. And for someone, he was sent away from work. It is the mother to this girl providing food every day.
There is one thing, there are three things that I want to mention.
Yes.
That cut across the issue of dropouts in girls. One, the attitude we have towards educating a girl is very low. So that people think that girls are weak in academics. So for them, they want to educate a girl maybe to a small level where she can acquire just English for communication.
Take care of
and that is all. And then when you look at our cultural settings have gone low. For sometimes in this culture here, people believe that a girl must do everything domestically. The cooking and so on, that is the work of the girl. And so educating a girl up to the university is not there in some homes.
Yes.
Well, naitwa Ganim Suleiman.
Yes.
Me, I am a Muslim.
Yes.
Very strong Muslim, Teso here. And I'm a strong politician. And I'm the FDC. When I'm talking about this, let me talk about Muslims who are in Soroti district.
Yes.
Most of them have now feared because I come up and I've arrested about 3 of wedding, which has been what? Within Soroti here.
Like child marriages?
Yeah.
How old were the girls?
About 12 years to 13 years. So they marriage, and when you go, they look for you and they want to beat you up. But they have been doing this. I know that I was fighting for young girls who are there. You get a man from Kampala, you get a man from where they are getting on the Kampala women, Kampala men. Those are Bagandas and what. And those ones who are coming from Kenya. They come and marry here. So when we arrest them, we take them, it goes to court, it gets finished from there and there. I don't know why. And what I've got an experience now people from Kenya are coming to get organized from here, reaching, they carry women, and the young those girls, they take them in Kenya and get married from there. Yeah. So this is what is happening in the ground here. We have seen with the Muslim. So we are asking our fellow Muslim, let's forget, we leave these girls to go for studies, and we see, That's what I want to say.
Well, if you're just joining us, please send us a text on your phone, 6565. Go to our Facebook page, Minibuzz Uganda. You can tweet us at Minibuzz Uganda, include our handles at NBGold2, at N26K. And it's amazing that now it has stopped from even getting married now to trafficking. Are we protecting our children? Why are we having these marriages increase despite the era we are in, where we believe that women have now the capacity to go up to university, get degrees, become responsible? In a world where men are becoming more irresponsible, women are taking their place. We'll be right back. When we come back, Anne has a very, very special question for every man out there.
There is a child, as I talk now, from Weri in Aukor, whereby I think the parents concealed and they were given a cow. Then from there, the child was pregnant, she was confined to a home, and then later on we discovered that the girl was pregnant. She's 13 years, and as I talk now, we placed her to one of the institutions in the Insoro district, that's Amechet.
Susan came to us on Friday. The police asked us if we could do a scan from her because she was defiled and pregnant. I was really shocked. So small, and I thought she was maybe 10 years old. But no, she's 12 or 13, something like that. They don't know exactly when she's born. It was in 1999. So we took her for a scan, and that came out that she was around 32 weeks pregnant. In the meantime, they have asked if we could really keep her here and counsel her and make her feel more comfortable, and also especially the medical care. Because she's so small, she will not be able to give birth on a natural way. So we really need to keep an eye on her very well. For the rest, everything is well. We did many blood tests and everything came out okay. The baby is also okay, except there is some problems with the legs. They're not sure yet what, but it looks that some of the legs are a bit shorter than normal.
Actually, when you talk at the law, our law is quite clear and distinct. It says any person below the age of 18 years is a child. So now, whoever engaged into sexual act with that person commits defilement, and the offense is to suffer death. But because some people say maybe you're ignorant of the law is not defense. So our law is very clear, and a solution to that is the enforcement of the laws. Sometimes our laws are made, and sometimes the enforcement becomes weak. Why I say it's weak? There should be an evidence. Sometimes the community or affected party doesn't accept to give evidence. We are looking at the birth registration. Our children are not registered, so it's difficult to ascertain the age of that child. So somebody can inflate the age that my girl is 15 or is 18, 19 years. So from there, you lose track. So we are insisting that in order to curb this, the government should reinforce really the issue of birth registration and death registration. And so, once somebody is convicted of defilement, he should suffer the consequences, either imprisonment for life or whichever law can prescribe.
Now everybody who sees this, if you have seen anything like this happening around you, go to the police, take those people in. This is terrible what happened. This child is robbed from her childhood. She's not a child anymore, she's a mother now. And how can she be a mother when she's still a child of this age?
I have a question for the men, you in particular. I'm not saying you do it or anything, but I'm asking, as a man of over 40 years, or 35 or 30, why would you want to marry a 12-year-old when there are 18-year-old women or 20 or 25 that are alone and not married and educated and ready to get married? Sometimes
it's the parents themselves.
For
example, if they see that you have money and you can at least sustain their problem.
Stop there. If you don't even support yourself like that. You're 35 years old. You reason properly. You want to tell me some parents will force you to spend money and take a girl of 12? Can't you think for yourself?
It's not good. To me, it's not good. I don't
so
really
what leads the men to actually do that?
It's most times men have high libido. Some of them have that appetite of maybe
for 12-year-old.
Some of these people have no choice at times. We find someone maybe because of influence of alcohol. Someone just is drunk, so just goes ahead and calls someone who's young. And also, there's some young guys who who work in lodges, in badges, in
bars.
bars. So these young guys at them, they are being taken up by the money which they are being given by these big men.
I'm leaving the young girls because they are young. They have a right to think in a very stupid way. I'm looking at you, the old man, allowing to be with a 12-year-old.
You see, the problem is these young girls have learned to have communication which is very sharp. For them, they don't talk.
Yes.
But sometimes they can just
They even
keep
dress.
it, And then the other one is why these small girls leave school. Sometimes the school environments are so they are not conducive. There is no lunch. And then when they see their other comrades who are girls who come from well-off families in a better state, they also want to imitate that level. Now they begin imagining that how can I reach this level? And then when they see an old man like me coming with some small money, you see the way we sometimes walk. When we see a small girl, we pull a note of 20,000 and push it back.
And she gets excited.
Then just go to that girl and what is your problem? And the girl easily gives in, because if she recalls back at home that daddy is income per day is maybe 500 shillings or 1,000. I've seen 20,000. Let me jump into this man. And purely it comes to how our environment is and the way we try to bring these girls up is not good.
It's understandable for the girl, for the young girl to see 20,000 and be excited. But you, the man who has pulled that money out to show the girl. Those are the thoughts I want.
I was going to ask,
me,
you're drunk.
You're drunk.
First of all, you're drunk.
You're a
in
father.
the night.
To me, I would think like...
Wait.
First of all, you've used the girl. Yeah? But the day after, you pursue that relationship when you're sober.
To even marriage.
And we've got information that now marriages are in the bush.
Yeah, for sure.
So, actually, men are ashamed that they're getting married to young girls. But they still pursue those relationships.
What is pushing them? What is pushing you to really marry a 12-year-old when they are single 25-year-old women who are desperate to be wives?
This gentleman has been talking, says about 20,000 shillings. You know, when someone talks like that, which seems he has been the one who's doing such things, engaging that money and pull it out, that is the image of somebody who does it to work to public. Which is wrong. I don't support such things. Why we are men? Look at an example, if I can put it, in Tesoin. There's a place called Tesoin. When a father and a mother wanted to marry one of the girl, so I think the young girl, what he did wonderful job, which I supported the young girl. He ran to the police and gave the information to police that the father is organizing and mother is organizing what? A marriage
for you.
So that day, I think the kamunye, which had to be full of sugar, charcoal, everything. Everything, even pilau, everything was full in that. Reaching in the Tesoin like this. Kumbe, the girl had informed what?
Police.
Now there's a confusion between the father and the mother. Both of them want a share. So I think they were forcing a girl not to move out. I think the man is coming. So the representative of the man was in Lira and the representative at here there. So I think the problem now started from there.